Hey folks, welcome back to another chapter of my little black book. And today I want to talk about South Park. Welcome back to Little Black Book, the vlog show where I talk into a camera for an indeterminate amount of time and y'all watch for some reason. South Park has... I've always, watched South Park intermittently. You know, I watch some of the old stuff, watch some of the new stuff. Mixed opinion, but generally I like it. I think South Park is, if nothing else, amazing at having the pulse of, America in the moment. Taking what people care about and then making it irreverent and criticizing it and lampooning it and things of that nature. It's satire. I felt that South Park kind of went... I feel like it lost the pulse in around 2016. Because up until that point, South Park was probably one of the most irreverent things on TV. Nothing was sacred. Everything was that. And, before 2016, we were in a period of call-out culture. We were in a period of immense purity testing and, things of that nature. So what ended up happening was... just remember all the cancelings and stuff during the second half of Obama's presidency. People were about, oh, you're going to cancel. Nobody gets canceled nowadays unless they do actual crimes. The people who get canceled are, ones who, commit, diddle kids or stuff like that. Most of the people who commit crimes are, evil. Most of the people that commit crimes are evil. No, that's not the case at all. Not everybody who commits a crime is evil. I've taken many a 5-finger discount in my life, whatever. Point is that not everybody who got canceled, back then was evil. Now again, people do get canceled for some heinous shit. And in 2016, with the rise of Trump and in neo-nationalism and neo-fascism and things of that nature, what do you do with a show that lampoons, what's going on in the pulse at the moment, especially when you have, characters like Cartman, who's, a psychopath, a sociopath, whatever you want to pick. Those terms aren't interchangeable, but whatever. The point is that when 30% of America, and, a large amount of America's young men, are Cartman, and also your main demo, what do you do to sort of... what do you skewer? They went the id pole route. They extended the, call-out culture. They spend, it feels like the last decade criticizing. Don't get me wrong. They criticized Trump they lampooned and fun, but it wasn't, so biting that it was culturally relevant. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, South Park's stuff with Mr. Garrison and making him basically a glorified Trump thing was funny, but it wasn't biting commentary. It wasn't shock and awe in the way that, South Park has always been. That was until the most recent episode, where they dropped the facade, they used Trump's actual face, they had him sleep with Satan. They portrayed him with a small penis. Made him sound like Saddam Hussein's character. It really, really, really fundamentally is, at the end of the day, you know, they spend all of this time with, like, you know, PC principle and all that nonsense and strong woman and all that, making fun of the, you know, identity politics of the Obama era and just carrying that on because they didn't have the mojo, they didn't have their finger on the pulse as much anymore. And I feel like they got it back, but I don't know if they're going to keep it. It's really going to depend how... Because here's the thing, they admitted that they didn't think Trump was going to win, and so they ended up having to slap shit together last second to make it work. They've kind of been playing catch-up for the last 10 years, and I feel like they finally got with the program. And that's good. Obviously, the Trump administration lost their damn minds. All the right-wingers are losing their damn minds, and it's very funny to see. That being said, I'm hoping that this plus a lot of the Epstein shenanigans that Trump's been doing in terms of, like, trying to, like, bury the lead on that. I'm hoping that both of these events start to shave off some of his cultish base and wake some of them up. I don't know if it will. Frankly, I don't really think it will. But it's okay to be hopeful. All right. I gotta go finish cooking dinner for my lady for her birthday. Have a good one, y'all.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at HIMediaTV/Discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at HIMedia.gg/tip. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and $1 a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.